Alright guys, this is going to kind of be an update video and kind of be a how to process tungsten. We have scheelite dust and tungstate dust, both of which melt at a pretty low point and boil around 1300. So we've got this at 1200. We're going to throw these in here. And as you see, this thing is going to eat it up like a hungry zombie and never let go. Now, once that gets back up to the 877, it's going to drop back down. You need a whole lot of this stuff to get anywhere. Remember, this is 16 ingots worth if it's completely full. And right now we're getting nowhere near full, and we put in almost a whole stack. Now, the tungstate will probably give us a bit more than the scheelite does, but we're going to go ahead and pound through all of it first. Now, the first two things in the changelog are some bugs and messy code were fixed, and then even more bugs he found in some systems was fixed. Doesn't say what they are, just said they were found and fixed. The third one is an API change, which again means absolutely nothing as a regular player. iBlock toolable dot on tool click now has an additional string list parameter to return chat to, instead of needing to directly chat to a player entity for that. The parameter is null if nothing is listening to it. No clue. The next one is a change to the coinage mold. I made this and brought it over. This is the coinage mold, which we will have to get into in a little bit for one of the other machines that's coming out. It now makes a breaking sound when the regular hammer item being used on it or the hammering machine if the durability of the hammer or the machine lacks energy. If either of those are true, it'll make a breaking sound. And we've got almost 16. Now we can go ahead and pull out our tungsten, which will tell us that it needs to melt at 3695. Now the crucible we have is tantalum. So now, just to make sure, since it's been a while, tantalum crucible will boil at 57. This only needs to get to 3695. So this will easily do this. Oh, wait a minute. This will melt at 3290. But its heat rating is up to 41. See, I told you it's been a while. Damn. It will get up to 4112 before it melts. We only needed to get to 3695. So this will hold up to do this. So what we're going to do is we're going to pull out all of this tungsten, or at least a pretty good chunk of it, and we're going to throw in our tungstate because it needs to be at this lower temperature to get where we need it. Now we'll go ahead and fill this back up with what we took out, which should be a little bit more, maybe, than what the crucible can hold. Oh, look at that. We didn't have to pull it out. Alright, so we've got just about 16 ingots in there. And we said we needed that up to 3,000 something. You know me, I forget everything. Even though I just said it. What was it? 36.95. So we'll go to 37. And we need plates. So we need it on this side. So we need to turn this side off. And we'll let it come out on this side. So this is going to take a little while to heat up since it's only at 1,000. It needs to get to almost 4,000. While we do that, we're going to go down to the vault, drop off these mollies we got, and we're going to take this lead we got here with us. Which, by the way, I got to talk to Axel about getting that Stackies mod put in here in the Gregtech 5 server, because that's going to make for an awesome vault. If we can have stacks of blocks, watch the lights, gotta love that. Look at that block of redstone. Now tell me that ain't a block of redstone. Somebody's been busy. Good gravy. Yes, it's me that's been busy. Alright, now can I remember where anything is in here? Probably not. Let's see. Put these up here. I hope y'all can see in here. It's kind of dark. I don't remember it being this dark last time I was here. I think these lights are a little buggy. Is there really one missing right there? There we go. And you can go there. Alright, now a little bit of lead for your head. And we got them right here. There we go. And now we're going to need a little bit of iron. These are plates. These are blocks. Let's go ahead and grab 4 of them. I'm trying to get rid of these regular blocks of iron that I haven't chiseled over to the Gregtech version yet. Out of here. Because I really like the Gregtech texture. Go ahead and take these up with us. Shut off the lights. Yeah, it looks like I broke a windmill already. Or wind turbine. Oh, it's there. It was just too high to see. And just to show how long I've been working on this server today, this thing was almost completely full, these mocks, when I started today. And now I have completely drained all my mox fuel cells and almost drained my, about half drained my uranium one. So I got them in here ready to be centrifuged down. And I also made a big dumbass move last time, which if you ask Junior, he'll tell you that's not anything new for me. Stop shaking your head, Junior. I thought about it right after the video. This bigger setting is for blocks. It's going to make these into blocks for us. I will almost guarantee you. And if it does, I'm going to be so happy. Blocks of stone dust. I love it. Keep taking it. Take every last bit of it you can get. It's so much easier than having to make it by hand. And see, we could put a hopper on this thing and just feed this crap in there. Just keep taking it. We've got almost a stack already. And then when we get it done like that, where it's got a little bit extra left in there, we can just hit it with the monkey wrench, and that'll dump the extra dust out. So, that's where I messed that up. Spread these back out. And let it go. And let this thing do its job. We'll go over and check on the tungsten. The next thing he added is a magnifying glass. It's now needed to craft the books that we got. I'm guessing just the books you make with dust. Let's look. Yep. See, it used to just be 4 dust and a book and quill. Now you have to have a magnifying glass as well. Now, the magnifying glass is not something we're going to be able to make today. I'm going to have to do some work to be able to make this because we need some either glass lens, diamond lens, ruby, emerald, sapphire, green sapphire, topaz, tanzanite, jasper, amber, some kind of frickin' lens made out of a gem. Opal, olivine, red garnet, amethyst. How the hell you're supposed to see out of some of these, I have no idea. Ender pearl lens. I don't think so. If I can make it out of glass, I sure as hell ain't making it out of ender pearls. Yellow garnet. Ender eye lens. Yeah, I don't think so. Craponite? Please tell me that is not a real thing. Somebody did not name something craponite. What the hell? That's worse than shit on a shingle. Infused air. Yeah, we ain't got any of that Thalmcraft crap, so we ain't got none of that infused stuff. Alright, so the lenses are made from plates. The plates are made from either... Now, why did you hit the wrong button? Plates are made from cutting either an exquisite or a flawed jewel of that kind. We don't have any exquisite jewels right now that I know of. I may have one exquisite emerald, now that I think about it. But I really don't want to use it for that, because I'm really not going to use this damn thing. Let's look. We've got... Did I say flawed will work? I think I just said flawed would work. Make the plate. Oh, this one you can use a compressor to make. So, can we do that with glass? If we can do that, we'll just do that. Glass plate. I don't know where you're supposed to get a flawless or an exquisite glass gem. And no, you can't do it with the daggone glass. Frickin' figures. We have 3 exquisite ambers. But do I really want... I have a flawless topaz. But do I really want to use them? There's a flawless amber. Oh man, do I really want to use one of these? Oh, what the hell, we got plenty of amber. We'll go ahead and use one. I'm never going to use this thing. Y'all better appreciate me wasting this floor. Hi, pup. I know. I've been gone for a while. Here. You want to get up and come in? No, you can't come in the workshop. Your dumb ass will jump in the frickin' crucible. And then we'll have burnt dog ass for dinner. I don't think that would taste good. 4,000 Kelvin dog butt. Does not sound tasty. Alright, so there's our plate. Now we can use our other new tool over here, supposedly. Well, it said we could use it. Lens. You can only make it sharpening right there. Amber plate, sharpening into an amber lens. Okay, so why you no make? Come on. There we go. You really got to put it on the front, not the top. That's a bit goofy. Unless it just takes all that freaking work to get it to listen. Must be like my kid, not listen worth a crap. Alright, so there's our stick, there's our lens, there's our magnifying glass. And supposedly, if you dig with it, it'll make a really weird sound. Okay. I don't see as that being a weird sound. It don't work. Can't mine nothing with it. And supposedly killing things with it makes a weird sound too. I don't know how you're supposed to dig anything with it because it ain't doing nothing. Is there anybody out here in the desert that would like to die? I get this shit off before I break it. I know I gotta go out here a little ways because of my magnum torch downstairs. Let's see. Oh, creepers! Creepers. Where's all my creepers at? There's always creepers out here in the desert. Hello. It's one bad thing about being on a server. You can't never find nothing to kill when you want. Hey, look, we got zombies. Okay. Why does it make a villager sound? Oh, good gravy. Okay, we get the goofy villager sound when we kill something with a magnifying glass. I'm going to have to get Junior on here later to try this. He's going to love this crap. And throw that in there for now. Well, I guess that was worth a laugh at least for wasting my amber. Now I got another tool to hang up on the wall. Alright, let's see. Along with the magnifying glass, it says, where are we at on power here? Oh, we're only up to 34. Alright. It makes a funny noise when being used as a weapon or for mining, which mining it ain't doing. It will get more uses later once I decide what exactly I want to do with it. That makes sense. Now, the next two are the automatic hammering machine, which basically is a hammer that uses power, and an engine to use electricity to create KU, which is the kinetic units that our engines downstairs. I'm going to take you down and show you. Let me check on this thing. It's probably done and starting to cool. Nope, not quite. Give me one more dust so I can make me a dust. Thank you, thank you. Make me dust. Thank you, thank you. Alright. Come over here. And these right here. These steam engines are Gregtech KU. So we're basically going to borrow this probably and take these upstairs to try this out, or we'll just use the automatic hammering machine, or the KU that creates power from EU to do it. Basically, those engines are push-pull. They work like the piston they're created with, that they push power, they pull power back. Basically, the old MJ power is what they do. And look at that, we've got liquid tungsten. So we can make some tungsten plates. And we got a little bit extra in there to spare. So now with that, I can show you guys. Is it a chisel? Been a while since I made one of these. Hammer. Chisel. Nope, it's metal. It needs a wrench. And there is our tungsten crucible. Now, I'm not actually going to make the damn thing, because I have one in the box over there. And all I'm going to end up doing is melting that one down to make the plates to make a new one. Now, how do you make the mold? It's been a while. Oh, it's the chisel, not the file. Alright, well, we're going to go ahead and put these tungsten plates right in here for when we need them for an actual plate. And we can actually melt down our iridium stuff here, which we don't need anymore. And we can get out our tungsten one. Now these melt at 27 and boil at 47. We're only at 37 right now. So we can go ahead and just throw that in there. And when it gets heated up enough, we will turn it into ingots. We'll pitch that one in there too. Let's go ahead and grab this little bit of tungsten scrap off the top here. Throw it down here in the box for now. We'll let that heat back up and we'll get our iridium out of there. And then we will put down our tungsten. And we got our tungsten plate one here that we can put down too. Alright, so I do believe I'm going to end this one here, and I will show you guys this in place and get this out, melt them down, and make the steel we need for the two new machines, which I will go ahead and show you what we're going to be working with here. For a hammering machine, you can make either bronze, steel, titanium, tungsten steel. We're going to go ahead and make steel. And it needs triple steel plates, a steel hammer head, a steel spring, a long steel rod. See, that's what I've been carrying that long steel rod around for. And then a hammer and a wrench. And the steel spring is made with a bending cylinder, a hammer, and a long steel rod. So we're going to have to make another long steel rod. So we're going to need a lot of steel to get that done. Now, this is that coinage mold, which is basically just 3 double steel plates and 3 steel ingots, a chisel, a file, and a hammer. And that's how you make that bad boy right there. Now, the other thing is called an electric engine. So let's look up engine here, which would be this here. Now, we get these in all kinds of nice, neat flavors and 2 strengths. We have regular and we have strong. Now, wait a minute. These are steam engines. We need electric. Okay. Electrics come in low voltage, medium voltage, high voltage, extreme voltage, and you're out of your frickin' mind voltage. IV, whatever the hell that is. Last time I knew that meant 4. Insane voltage, I think, is what IV is. So we're going to probably go with the MV, because that's what we got. Well, we got LV over in the shop, and this will probably go over in the shop. So we can either make one out of triple aluminum plates and long copper rods and long magnetic iron rods. Now, we're going to have to make the iron rods with redstone because we do not have a magnetizing machine. And then the MV is going to be triple stainless steel plates, magnetic steel rods, and long copper or long annealed copper rods. So this is going to be a bit on the expensive side. Now, if you want to go crazy, you can go with HV, which is using triple chromium, steel, and annealed copper only, or triple iridium plates a neocopper, and magnetic neodymium rods. We're going to stick with low voltage or medium voltage, probably going to be low voltage. Also, if you notice, this is a way you can convert Gregtech electricity over to RF, just like what we're doing with our steam engines. We're using them to power RF machines, but you lose 50% of your power in converting. Apparently that's something he's doing with all of his power converters. If you use KU to make EU, it might even have a loss to it. I'm not quite sure yet, because he doesn't have anything that does it that way yet. Also, supposedly Buildcraft is going to this style. They're making a second RF. They're not really going back to MJ, when in reality it's what it is. But they're going to a non-constant power where the engines will have a push-pull. They will have an on-off. So that will be in 7.1, and right now it's on hold for some reason. Not sure what the reason is. I don't think anybody that doesn't know the guys that are doing it know what the reason is, because it doesn't say on the website. But we will keep an eye on that, because I like the old Buildcraft engines the way they did work. I know Axel liked them a lot more the way they did work. I had no problem with MJ. I thought it was dumb for him to basically kiss ass and change over to RF just to feed the FTB monkeys that stated that everybody had to use RF or they wouldn't be in their packs, which to me was completely wrong. I've been playing modded Minecraft since 1.45, something like that, and I was always looking for ways to change MJ to EU, but I never was that worried about having two power systems. You know, I got two power systems now. I got MJ and I got EU, or RF and I got EU. And I have no problem with it. And I don't know why anybody would have a problem with it, that they would have to have one universal type of power, which is funny because there was universal electricity and it was trying to do exactly what Feed the Beast is trying to do with RF, making one universal power system that everybody has to use. But factorization still has its own charge. Mechanism has its own joules, which are the universal electricities, but they have universal cables, which will basically work like a power converter and convert EU, RF, and their joules into whatever. But I guess that's a rant for another day. I'm going to go ahead and get off here, get some more of this molybdenum made up, since I got 4 more things here. Get that crucible out of there, get the new one in, and get ready to make this steel up That's why we grab these blocks of iron, so we can make some steel and get our hammering machine and our electric engine done. Now, the electric engine ain't going to need the steel. It's going to need aluminum or stainless steel, and I will almost bet we're going to do the aluminum way. We've got 22 of them sitting right there, so that's probably what we're going to do. So I will see you guys in the next one. Hope you enjoyed these two update videos, and the next two will be looking at those two new machines. Have a good one.